Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to StarRupture. That's right, guys. More StarRupture episodes. They've extended the playtest to August 4th. I think that is a really wise decision. I'm looking forward to playing more of this game. You guys have been giving me a lot of good tips in the comment section. Stuff like, Cage, this is not satisfactory. It is a survival type game where you have to explore and bring back things to drop in the research station. Not worth spending points to speed up the corporations. That's what I kind of figured. You could do two things with like science. You could put in the analyzer to get the science points and then use that to either speed up corporation stuff, which I would strongly suggest not doing that. What I would suggest doing is use those points in the recipe station. I don't know, for things like in the fabricator, if I wanted to maybe make wolfram plates, you need some tech for that. Or maybe if you want to like do something with the fruits and stuff. I'm not 100% on how the fruits work. I can like, I guess research fruits to be able to make like stuff out of the fruits, like food. But how do I grow the fruit? How do I grow the fruits? That's what I need to know. I'll look into it. I'm seeing capsules, shards, calorie shards. Yeah, these are all things to eat. I'm not sure how you plant the fruit. Maybe I can't. Maybe I just have to go out and find it all. I don't think so though, because that's a lot of fruit. Need like 40 fruit for one of these. There's no way. I don't know. Maybe there is a way. We'll see. Oh, also off camera, I did research this stuff and I got the regeneration station, and I also built some chests and put some stuff in the chests, and I think we're about ready to go. No, actually, I have more comments for you guys. The game is kind of designed to progress evenly. Level 1 requirements for all the corporations is raw materials. Level 2 is refined materials. So what he's saying is each one of these, like at level 1, take a raw material. At level 2, they take a refined material, and then at like level 3, they're gonna take things that you need to craft. So you should probably keep these all about even, because if you don't, you're gonna have to reset your production line differently every time. So that's a really good point, and I will keep that in mind. That's why I did level 2. I guess we gotta do this one next. Oh, we need calcium. We'll talk about that in a moment. What else do we have here? I wrote down a lot of your comments, by the way. You have to explore immediately after the rupture, before the plants come back. There are several materials and places there are several materials and places that are only available, there we go, during the short time window, and those are required for progression. So there was a rupture off camera, and I did go out and grab some stuff. I grabbed this fire wave ore. I didn't see anything else in that though, but there's fire wave ore. Also, if I got exploring, I'm probably gonna want to bring whatever I need to make a habitat and an airlock, because if I get hit with a rupture when I'm out in the field, I could be screwed. And then the base only has 100 power. You have to add materials to upgrade it to 200, then 300. That's what the orange bar core overheat was showing you at 1821. Yeah, so I think my power is only going to be able to 100. My cooling capacity though was at 120, and then I took apart some solar panels and then it went down. So I'm not 100% on how the cooling capacity works. I mean, obviously, taking solar panels down helped, but I need power, so I don't know how much of a good idea that is. We'll have to see. I'm gonna have to start worrying about food as well. Let's come on in here and let's see what we want to do about food. That's weapons. You know, I think we're gonna, I know we're supposed to, yeah, there's the food station. What do we need for the food station? Oh, the wolfram plates. Okay. I need to unlock those. All right, hold on. Let's unlock the wolfram plates. So I know someone just told me.
Gotcha.
I know someone told me you're supposed to keep these all about the same level, but I'm going to break that rule right now because I really need to get the food thing, and maybe I can make some food or something. That would be great. All right, so right here, and we go to fabricator, and wolfram plates, insert, and there you go. Cool. So now we are going to have to rebuild this track a little bit, like the person was saying, because we're going to be making wolfram plates and stuff like that. But that's okay. It's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. And we'll just kind of work with. Oh, you know what? These have got to be hooked up to that. Which, oh, can tracks go through other tracks? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to test that. I'm going to turn this off, and then I'm going to run a track. I definitely want to get out and do some exploring today, but like my food supply is kind of, I mean, I guess exploring will help. Yeah, they can't run through tracks. Can you go higher, or Oh, that's going to be an interesting dilemma. Maybe I can use the rail support to make it go higher. Yep. That's what it is. All right. Now, they did, extend the playtest, but I'm not going to be able to play as much, like, forever. It's only a few more days. I'm not going to worry about making the space pretty. I'm going to make it functional. And when we do get the game in, full early access and I can play it for a while, then that will definitely change. But for now, it's kind of what I want to do. All right, so that goes over there. So this should be all set up properly. I don't know about that. It's not asking for it. Well, it's off. Hold on. Yep, there we go. And then you... No, actually, you stay turned off. You need this. And now you can be turned on. And like that. Okay. Why is everything red? Is it over not enough power, right? Malfunction. Man, tell me about the malfunction. It's got to be power, right? Could it be overheating? It's not overheating. I don't think overheating, like, kills your system either. It probably just makes things work less efficiently. So it's not ideal, but it's not like a killer. All right. Here, before we do that, let's take a look. Used 75. Is that the fact that went over that? Is that what's causing the issue? Probably. Yep. Everything's good now. Yeah, it looks good. All right, let's come over here and see how things are going. All right. We are stuck. Why are we stuck? Huh, that's weird. Why is it stuck there? Something is wrong. Let me go ahead and rebuild this belt. Maybe that'll help. I don't know why I would need to rebuild it, but there's probably some kind of logistics here that I'm not getting. Is it too close? Oh, there's 2 inputs on this thing. Did you see that? I didn't notice that. All right, hold on. We got to redo this. This isn't going to work. Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm just going to take this apart for now. And then I'm gonna take this whole thing down. There we go. It's just easy. I didn't notice there was 2 inputs on that. That's interesting. I don't think I'm gonna mess around with it right now, but that is something to keep in mind for later. All right, so let's just do this. Let's just put this right here. It's gonna be in the way if I want anything to come out of that. But I guess, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So I went ahead and I paused the episode because I wanted to think about this. And I was thinking I kind of want to rebuild this whole thing and make it a lot more just symmetrical and easier flowing and all that stuff. Then I was thinking, you know what? I don't have a lot of food and water and all that stuff. I think we need to, like, explore. I really do. So what I decided to do was I put one of these right here, the storage depot. It's set up for titanium. I put another storage depot right here. This is going to be set up for wolfram. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and grab one of these and move it right into there. I guess now from the backside, it'll be better. There we go. All right, so now we got a nice little setup here. This is our titanium ore. This is our wolfram ore, and it's in a pretty good spot. I love everything about it, to be honest. So that's really good, and it didn't take me a long time, which is also really good. The only thing that bothers me about these things is they don't line up exactly with the smelters. The smelter is right on a floor piece. These things are offset in between four floor pieces. It's not really that big of a deal. It's just, it would have been nice if it lined up perfectly, but I've got ways around it in future builds where it will be awesome. Okay, so I think we're pretty good now. And what we can do is we can grab this. Come on, I'm gonna really stretch these and see how much you can do with them. And we're gonna feed this over here. Is that gonna work? That is gonna work. Barely. I mean, it kind of cuts this one off, but I'm not really worried about that right now. We'll kind of deal with that later. One thing at a time. All right. So now we have these things being fed in here. We've been making those. And what are we going to do with these? So, all right, this is what we're going to do. We are going to tear some of this down. It's cool. You can take down like multiple tracks if you take out the things holding them. That's pretty helpful. I like that. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to put down a You know, guys, if this was a full release and I was going to be playing it for 100 episodes, I would so organize things better. But just not really of utmost concern right now. Let's just put it right here. Yeah, that should work. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this like so. And then this like so. We're going to need another one, aren't we? Yeah, because that only has 2 outputs. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and put another one right here. And well, that's only going to have 4 outputs. We got maybe only 3 of these are worth it. It doesn't really matter. I can make it work. Try to decide where I want to put this. You know what? I think it'll work fine right there. Okay, we're going to need more of our building material stuff. I have not set it up to be made automatically. I don't remember why, but I know I haven't. So we're going to take a stack of this. And we don't quite have it. Do we have more in here? No. Okay, we're going to have to get more of that stuff. That might be okay for now, though. There's so much to do in this game. This game's so effing good. It's kind of scary. All right, now we're going to take the rail, and we're going to connect this one to this one. Oops. There we go. So basically, these aren't really storage depots. They're really kind of like junction thingies. They're kind of like upgraded rail connectors, honestly. So I really like them, but the name of them is a little weird. So if you have like 4 of these, like I have set up, it's not going to work with one of these because you need an input and then there's going to be 3 outputs. Really, ideally, you should probably just use 3 of these, or in excess of 3, like 3, 6, 9. Have them in chunks of 3s, and that will work out really nicely with this. The only problem with that logic is because I have 2 fabricators feeding into 1, I now only have 2 outputs from this. So I think what would be pretty cool is to have 3 fabricators feeding into 1 storage depot, right? Then have now you have 3 inputs. You only have room for 1 output. You have that 1 output feeding into another storage depot, and then have the 3 outputs of that feeding into 3 orbital cargo launchers, I guess. That sounds pretty good. I don't know. I'm getting tied up with the logistics here. This is not what I was supposed to be doing today. I'm supposed to be going out and exploring. But, you know, I want to get my weapons and stuff going before I do that. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so now what we do is we set this one up for... Yep, it shows you what's available. I love that part of it. That's such a nice thing. All right, so are we going to set these up? What were we doing again? I never freaking remember. I don't remember what I was doing or why. I get lost in these games, guys. All right, let's pull back and kind of chill a little bit. What did we need? The food station for... That's right. Okay, so the food station... All right, so it's Future Health Solutions. All right, fair enough. I just want to make sure. These games are so fun. Like, just getting lost and being, like, going down a chain of thought processes and being like, okay, this and this, and that's what I need this to do that, and I need this to do that. You're Great. 50... All right, hold on, everybody. I'm trying to talk here. You're 50 steps down the line, and you forgot where you started. Oh, these games are so good. All right, so... There... you know what? Let's hook this one up first. There. There. This is not the ideal setup. It's just what I've, like... It's just what I got going on right now. I still think the 3 and 3. You'd have to see what the output on a lot of this stuff is before you can make any kind of real decisions, because, you know, maybe you don't need 3 fabricators hooked up to the system. I don't know. But, yeah, it's just, you know, look at that. It's a flowing. Why isn't that going? Did I set this one up right? I did. Huh. Alright. So is it because it's out? Oh, stuff's not being made. Why is stuff not being made? We don't have enough of this. Why don't we have enough of this? Because
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
That's the wrong place. That's why. Let's come over here and see what's going on over here. So this isn't on. That's why. I mean, that makes sense. We figured it out. We solved the mystery. Oh, man. So once that's done, I think we need to make ourselves a spawn place. Hold on. Put that away. Up top, did I? Yeah, I did build something up there. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go here. And we're gonna do the vertical connector. And I don't know which way I want this to go. Yeah, it's not. Oh, it's backwards. Okay, hold on. All right, so the opposite way. Yep, it was right the first time. All right, that looks pretty good. Come up here. The ladders are a little weird in this game, so, you know, be prepared for that. And then up here, I'm going to do the regeneration chamber. I don't want it in the wall, though. But I also don't want it in the middle of the freaking room. Here, hold on. Rotate. Oh, it won't rotate. There we go. I want to rotate there. It's kind of weird. I'm just going to put it right there.
Your printing point has been updated. When you happen to die, I will send your mind here. And this is where your sleeve will be printed.
When?
Apologies. If you happen to die.
Oh, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do. Alright, I got a lot of stuff on me that needs to go. Double clicking puts stuff away faster.
Ruptura's eruption has started. StarRupture has started. Hide.
I am hiding. Okay. When that's done, we need to do this one.
Warning.
Yep, for some
Extreme
guns.
Temperature detected.
You think? Wow. Wowie. Now you have to wait until they say it's okay to go out there. Once they say it's okay to go out there, you go out and collect materials. All right, let's go out looking for some materials. They're usually pretty glowy. And also, we keep getting new asteroids, which is great. Or what are they called? I think they're called asteroids. I forget. But yeah, because I think you get the asteroid heart from them. So I probably shouldn't be getting this right now because it's not... meteor. That's the word I was looking for. Meteor, not asteroid. One is like when it's in space, and one is it changes its name when it gets on the planet or something. I don't know. Meteor. It sounds good. Yeah, we need those meteor hearts. They're used for quite a few things. There's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It's nice that they glow off in the distance. You can kind of see them from farther away than you would think. Oh, there's a bunch over there too. I don't know if there's more stuff than this, but these are this, I forget what they're called, fire rock or something. Let's see. Fire wave ore. Fire wave ore. Okay, that is a heck of a name. That is an absolute heck of a name. What I would like to do now is I would like to at least get some basic weaponry and then go out and explore. I mean, I really want to explore, but there's so much stuff I need to do. My base is so important. But yeah, this is supposed to be an exploration episode, by the way. Just... oh, we're exploring right now. Go and grab that. You can use this fire wave ore for like science, but it says it's like kind of a rare ore or something, so maybe it's not something you want to be using for the science points. It's a little hard to tell. Yep, there it is. All right, cool. What else we got? Let's go ahead and cool this off. What is that? The fudge is that? Oh. Oh, never mind. I was like, there's a lot of stuff in it. I was like, no, it's right there.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, thank goodness, right? We're gonna do without that one piece of nothing. Is this the same? No, that's something different. There we go. That's what I want. I guess. People told me this is important. I'm gonna need it for progression. Okay. Try not to get lost, too. There's like no map. What is this? Take a look at this really quick. Hello? Geo-scanner map required. Darn it. I know there's a way to get the... Man, there's a way to get the map. Like, there's a map. I could, like, set things up and do my thing and get a map, but I'm supposed to be exploring. Although, having a map is pretty important to exploration. I think we'll push the map off for next episode. Yeah, that's what we'll do. This is so great. I love this game. There's a million things to do. People are like telling me to do like 50 different things. It's like, okay. I will do as much as I possibly can because I really like this game. Go. And that's just regular helium stuff. That's nothing special. That's why I haven't been grabbing it. This is the stuff I want to get. I think they said once the plants come back, that's when you stop getting that, you know, fire wave ore. Cool name. I'm gonna have to cool this thing off. The whole, like, animation and sounds of cooling that thing off is so satisfying. I really, really like it. Like, more than I should. Like, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but I don't know. I really enjoy it. This is just helium, isn't it? No, that's fire wave. Okay. And I'm trying to keep my bearings. Yeah, see, I don't know how, like, exploring is going to help me with that. I mean, I guess I could find, like, fruits and stuff. You know, I'm going to go back and drop things off and get my guns ready and stuff because I really want the fruits and the vegetation to grow back because that's what I'm going to need to survive. Oh, we wanted to make the food thing, too. That's right. That should be just about done. The thing is, once the, yeah, level up movement. I don't know where that is. Oh, there you go. All right. Doing good on survival, I guess. Okay. Very good. What the heck was I saying? I don't remember now. Those are just regular ores. Yeah, I would like to, I want to get the guns. I got to get the guns before I explore. And then I would also like to get the food thing set up, see if I can make some food. Or maybe when I explore, I'll grab stuff that'll allow me to make food. Oh, hold on. More fire wave over here. Okay, nothing is working because a lot of my machines have overheated from the firestorm. I mean, the fact that they didn't get destroyed is kind of amazing. You can remove temperature by just going to each of your things and holding down E. I'm hoping this will give power to the base and maybe I'll be good to go. I'm not really sure. A lot of those machines are probably overheated as well. So we're going to do the power first, though. And there we go. See, only 15 is being used because maybe, let me see, what's not working? Nothing's working. Okay. Let's remove the heat there. Okay, I don't think you can remove the heat on the belts. I think the belts aren't working because there's no, I don't know. I'm not sure why the belts aren't working. Maybe because the systems are overheated. The belts are also red, but I don't think the belts get overheated because I don't have the... Oh, sounds like something's working. Yeah. All right, so we gotta get you. Yeah, this is another cool mechanic. It's cool. I mean, it might get annoying after a while, but like maybe we can get robots to do it for us. I don't know. Like, you know, research some robot cooling technology where the robots can run around and spray these things down with like some kind of cold material. I don't know. What's the stuff in fire extinguishers? All right. Then we gotta do this, and then we gotta do this. Now, if you just wait, the stuff will eventually cool down on its own, but I don't want to wait. All right. So everything is looking good. It's just, you know, behind because it, you know, yeah, everything's just behind. It needs to catch up. Low hydration. All right. Is everything looking okay? So this might be an issue here that you probably don't want to do. These storage depots send stuff down equally. So if there's an input, it's going to send, I guess, 33% one way, and another way. As close to equal as it could possibly get. So because this one's sending out to 3 and this one's sending out to 2, it's going to make this one get over, like it's going to get more stuff in here than you need, and these are going to get less, although they seem to be doing okay. Yeah, see, that one only has 4. And this one only has 1. Yeah, this is not an ideal setup, but it'll get me where I got to go. Let's come in here and see what's what. Yeah, there we go. We're getting there. And that's going to give me the food station. As soon as I'm done with that, we will work on this one, which is going to need freaking calcium blocks. I'm not giving it calcium blocks. I did find calcium. There's calcium all the way over there. I was like, oh, I could just run a belt from all the way over there to all the way over here. Nope. You can only build in the area that your base core is. So, Do you have to connect the base cores? Like, if I made a base core, like, way over there by the calcium, could I run the belts here and mine it? I don't even know. I'm not sure if they have to be connected. That's interesting. That's not today's episode, though. Like, seriously. Not dealing with that today. I'll just use the, Wolfram ore. You only get, like, half, but I want to get out and explore, man. The game's not letting me.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Yeah, it seems pretty good out there. Okay, we are done here. Let's go ahead and claim that. And then we're going to set up for this one. And we're going to need the calcium block or the Wolfram bar. I can get the calcium block here, but I am not going to do it. I'm going to do the Wolfram bar just because it would take... I think I would need to make another base for it. So what we're going to do is... I'm going to cancel this. Actually, we could just put it into there, couldn't we? Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to do this. Okay. And then we're going to grab all these.
Gotcha.
I gotcha. And then this is going to go straight from here. That's the ore block. Yeah, I think that's what it needs. I don't think it needs straight ore. I think it needs the I don't know what the difference between the ores are, what they're called. It's going to need the Wolfram bar. Okay, so there's ore and then there's a bar. And it's going to need the bar. So let's set it up for the bar. This should be really, really easy if I do it right. If. It's a big if. Alright, so let's take this out. Actually, we don't need to take that out, do we? That'll fill up. Yeah, no, that's fine. We don't have to take that out. Might just be something we have to rebuild later anyway. So let's grab this, and... Oh, this is going to be a bit of a problem. Because this belt is going to be in the way. Do I care? You know what? I'm going to kind of deal with this, because it would be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we just need to raise that. And then we need to bring this over here. Look at how easy that is. Well, there we go. Look at that. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. All right. That was for you, Kodos. So let's go right here and let's do that. Turn that up. And that should be, yep, there we go. It'd be pretty cool if you could change the percentages, maybe later on in the game, or maybe an upgraded storage depot, where you could be like, maybe this one's 50%, this one's 10%, you kind of like play around with them. But not really of utmost concern. See right there, you get 2 for that. Now we could set this up, but it's going to take a little bit of time and like, not that I care about the effort. I'm having a great time. But you know, we need to get out and explore. Really do. And take a little bit longer, but that's okay. Not a big deal. All right, and that should go to all of those. Except the one. I don't have a way to get this one to go. So I guess this isn't going to get anything. I don't really care. It's fine. All right, that all looks good. It's really cool you can put the stuff above the other ones. The running of the rails is extremely smooth, and it's not always smooth in these games, so that's a big plus for me. All right, do I have what I need for the food thing? Recipe station, analyzing station, food station. Yes, I do. All right, I'm going to put it up here. Just because. No.
No more eating raw food. You can now process and combine various nutritional materials.
Oh, a food station. Takes me back to my college days.
Oh no, this is not a simple food station. This one is specially tailored to the conditions on Arcadia 7. All the recipes it contains are designed with the local environment in mind.
That means I'll be able to try the local flora. Amazing.
Exactly. Bon appetit.
Sounds gross, but gotta eat, right? Dogs gotta eat. All right, so we just have to wait for that to get to 200, and then we'll be ready. We'll make some weapons. We'll go ahead and do some looking around. So I've got more dope stuff to show you that I figured out, which is just absolutely phenomenal. Right now we are running a line down towards where the calcium is going to be, or where the calcium is. And the cool thing is, you're running the line, it stays connected, and it'll go as far. It's almost like telephone poles, like when you're running power in Factorio. and it'll go as far as it can go, and then you just kind of place it down, it stays connected, and you just keep running it over here. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to build the extractors over here. I think I am going to have to make a base, but that's not really that big of a deal, because now we can just run stuff back to, you know, back to our base. That's absolutely phenomenal. Let's just make sure we can't build something here. I don't think we can, but it's worth a try. Yeah, I didn't think so. Cannot build outside of the base code core area. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to make another base. Again, I'm not going to do it right now, but there. What do I need for it? Oh, wait, I guess I can do it right now. What did I need for it? I don't even know what I need for the base core thing. Oh, it says right bottom right hand side. It's weird. It says 00117. I'm not sure what's going on here. All right, I'm not going to, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to build it. This is for probably next episode. We'll get the calcium flowing because we will need it for things. And it can just come right up this rail line. And it's really nice you can run the rails. I was worried because I was like, are they going to let you run rails in between bases? And yeah, they did. They really, I mean, I'm trying to find flaws in their, you know, game building mechanics. I really haven't found any. I'm sure they're out there. Maybe they're actually there right now and I just don't notice. But I don't know, man. It seems pretty freaking solid right now. All right, we got ourselves a pistol. It's crazy. I have researched a pistol, and I was looking all over the place on how to make the pistol. Now, you don't make the pistol, you just get it. And then you make yourself some ammo in here, and I already made myself a bunch of ammo, so I think we're good to go. Let's finally get out and do some exploring. I'm not going to be able to do as much exploring as I wanted today. I got held up here a lot more than I thought I was going to, but we did make some serious progress. So, am I supposed to be able to pick these, or I'm not really sure. I need to keep... Oh, here we go.
That's a snack.
Oh, of course the water things would be by the water. Can I just take a drink? I'll just take a drink. These probably respawn too, and those are definitely used to make water. No doubt. Water's my biggest issue right now. Yeah, these are right by my base too. I've been so preoccupied with you know, the factorio part, I guess you could call it. The satisfactory part, whatever you want to call it, that I didn't even notice these here. And these are definitely used in food recipes. You can make food that gives you hydration, or you could just do hydration stuff if you wanted to. All right, that's great. Can you just drink them straight up? Yeah, 18 hydration. I don't suggest you do that unless you're really, really hurting. What is that? Oh, purple plant. Okay. Wait, per plant. Kind of. All right. Yeah, this is great. This is so cool. I just, you know, like I said, I didn't expect to be doing that much factory stuff today. That's okay though, it's fun. And we did make a lot of, we learned a lot, made a lot of progress. This stuff is all over the place, which is great. Is there farming in the game yet? Because that's what I would really like. Although, if only gonna play it for a few days, probably won't get to it, but it would be nice to know that there's farming in the game. And grab some of these. I mean, we gotta grab everything we can. It's only one per, though. That's pretty rough. You need like 40 of these to unlock things. I'm assuming they grow back over time. I'll bet you they probably grow back on a game reload as well. A lot of these early access games, like, you know, when they're this far along, and by that I mean not very far along at all, usually a game restart will grow stuff back like instantly.
Acquired.
What else do we have over here? Right, I'm going to stop picking these things for now, because if I don't, we'll never get anywhere else. I'd like to shoot a bug today. That'd be pretty cool. The only good bug's a dead bug. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Just like to shoot one bug. I don't know where they are, man. I'm just kind of running around randomly. I guess I could go into this little... Oh, what do we have here? Oh, okay. No? That looks like something I should be able to pick, but I guess not. Apparently not. Okay. What do we have in here? Purple stuff. Alright, that's good. Per plant. 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 Boom, boom, boom. I don't know why that made me think of that. Yeah, it's called per plant. That's exactly what it's called. Oh, okay. I think the first thing I want to do next episode... I don't know if I'm going to do another exploration episode next episode. I'm kind of leaning in that direction, honestly. But I think I want to do the map thing first. There's definitely a map thing. It's in one of the corporations. I don't remember exactly where. I'll have to find it. Oh, get down there. Let's look up. What is this? Got some roots. Ooh. That does not look like something I should be walking on. So, that's going to require a game save. And then I'm going to walk on it. Game saves are awesome. It gives you the opportunity to do stupid crap. And you don't have to lose everything to do it. Alright, never mind. See, I thought that was going to fall or something. It looks like a trap, right? What is this? What the fudge is this? It's kind of weird. It looks like it's... Yeah, what's up with this? I don't know. I don't know. That is weird. Oh, hold on. Okay. Never mind. Let's keep on keeping on. Oh, here we go. I've picked these before.
Come here.
No, I haven't, but I've seen them. And we've got a rotor. Let's grab some more of this stuff. One thing's for sure, when I go home, I should have a lot of stuff that I can cook and everything. We'll probably do it, I don't know when I'm going to do it. I don't want to do it this episode, but I probably have to cook it before next... Nah, I could probably do it next episode. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. So I'm thinking next episode, we cook some stuff up, we set up the map, and we look around some more. But it's going to depend on what people say in the comment section. There's another map thing. Yeah, I don't think I showed it on camera. I was looking through the corporation unlocks, and I saw something about a map. So... Oh, what is this? Got some trees. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way I can't grab that. Grab some grubs. Bear Grill loves them. Oh, come on. Are you killing me? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Oh, I just saw it. There we go. Is that the whole tree? Yeah, it's the whole tree. Okay. So if you can't grab it, just look around to other parts of the tree. Wow. Dude. Is there a vehicle in this game? Over here. I'd really like to find something hostile. What is this? What kind of ore is this? Is that titanium or... One way to find out. Yep, titanium. Okay, so I thought. Oh, boy. Oh, what are these things?
That's a snack.
Yeah, it is. That's a serpent root. Probably wouldn't eat... I guess if I was starving, maybe. Okay. That, and let's keep going this way. I'm getting seriously lost in here, by the way. I mean, this is where the bugs would be, right? I would imagine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Drain? What kind of drain? Huh. I don't know what that is. I guess I'm not going to go that way. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's draining. But... Okay, guys. I'm getting seriously turned around in here, and I do have to go home and do some cooking at some point. So I was hoping to find something to shoot. But... I don't know, man. Not seeing nothing. I think we're going to have to head home. I wish it was like a quick travel home. I didn't realize the world was this big. My goodness. I mean, it is a planet, but it's still a playtest. I didn't know the game would be this open. All right, I don't know what this is. some kind of shield keeping from going over there. I don't know if that's gameplay, like if that's a gameplay shield, or if it's like keeping you out of there because it's not part of the playtest yet. I would guess it's probably a gameplay thing, and you probably got to figure out how to get in there, however that would be. And yes, I'm still trying to find my way home. What was that? Oh, here we go. All right, jump, jump. All right, here you go. All right, cool. Sounds like there's more. We should probably get out of here. Oh. Damn it. Jump, 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 jump. Don't hit me. Can you loot them? Yeah, I don't think you can loot them. All right, we need to get home. Or try. I mean, this is pretty rough.
Acquired.
You know what? I don't want to loot anything else. I kind of want to just get home. That might be, you know what? That might be the edge of an area you can't go to yet because of the, because it's just not open because it's a playtest. I changed my mind. I kind of think that's what it is. I just don't know how I'm going to get home because these freaking mountain ranges and stuff get out of the plants. You're, entering a red fern. Touching this plant causes damage. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. All right. And yeah, we got to go to that. We can't come out again until we do the map thing. Like, this is dangerous. Stupid and dangerous. Stupidly dangerous. But, yeah. First things first, though. We gotta make it home. Okay, there's home. Was not that hard to find. That big beacon sticking up into the sky makes it much, much easier. So, guys, I am going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.